Oh shit! Yep, I'm on it. Do you have a ticker? Because I didn't.
I did not create a ticker. Just say like Ramon's on the run. Where did he go?
Ramon's our hype man.
I am kind of the hype man.
I'm actually gonna pop
also, don't worry about everything being flipped in the preview. I can assure you that on my side of the screen, it's all right. Ironically, you'll be able to read my shirt. Everyone else can't.
So this is 5 EST.
PST.
PST.
EST is what those filthy New Yorkers use.
Yeah, we're almost at 8 now.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm.
Those filthy New Yorkers and the Jersey Shore.
New York City.
I'm fairly certain. I'm fairly certain New York barely regards New Jersey. I'm sorry, but the Jersey Shore pretty much ruined that state's image.
Oh.
Should I sue the show for defamation?
Huh?
No, nothing.
Running
Just
in chat-
a stupid thought flew through my mind and just blurted.
Okay, so it's just us on right now.
Naturally. Oh, thanks for the host. Thank you, good sir. I do appreciate that. I still enjoy how Chris's promotion channel is called Promote Yo Stuff Yo.
Mm.
I find that entertaining. Alright, I'm gonna assume that you're gonna get all of the regular, like, cyberpunk areas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. And yeah, we're pretty much ready to start going. Hell yeah, and I appreciate it. Let us see here. Any pre-game stuff we want to declare?
Hey, Cicero, you got an
Huh?
ally. You finally got a player ally. That's all I'm gonna declare.
Oh, okay.
Because okay, well, if you won't say it, I'll say it. Ramon.
I'll say it.
Oh yes.
Oh wait,
Please
are you
do.
gonna say?
Say
Yeah.
what?
Oh, you
Say
say
it.
it.
You're saying it now.
I didn't know exactly what you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say what company I work for.
Oh no, I was gonna say Ramon is missing, but now they know.
Oh yeah, Ramon is missing.
I know. It's a surprise. We don't know where he went, and one day we might even find out.
Yeah.
Which I still want to work with you, by the way, on that. So
yeah.
if we can get that done over the next week, I'd love to do that.
Surge's
Yeah, we
guess.
definitely can.
Surge's guess is that it involves lots of blue glass.
You're not wrong.
You're possibly not wrong.
Well, Ramon's been hooked on blue glass ever since he came back. Ever since Drift City.
Yeah, ever since Drift City, Ramon's been on that fucking blue glass.
Or hold on, my headset is malfunctioning. I didn't hear the last 20 seconds. Sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
We were just kind of chatting there, but
okay.
all I was saying is that yes, Ramon is missing, and we also have a new player, Kerbinian, who welcome. They are going to be playing Ayumi Sugiyama, the air nomad.
Sorry, let me just hear myself a second. Sorry, a bunch of chairs are being rustled around me.
Oh, that's fine. All right,
I have to
so
go quiet.
to recap on last session, there was a huge fight at the ancient palace as Serge won by a knockout, and in fact won a purse of 1,500 eddies that just you're woken up in the middle of the night by your agent, and you're like, and it says that your bank received a transfer of 1,500 eddies from the Padre Santino, and the notes say, "Good work, you earned it."
Quick question.
Yes.
Does that include my 500 I paid to get in?
Technically it does.
Okay, then. I will. That just determines the overall amount.
Because essentially how that worked out is you paid 500, he paid 500, and then there was some additional sales and stipulations on top of that. So the purse was 1,500, which basically makes your money back times 3.
Yeah, not only that, but also the fact that the underdog won. Kind of. Kind of did throw the betting off, so I'm guessing
Dude,
Padre made a lot more money.
You should see the yacht that Dino's gonna buy.
Oh.
Speaking of which, since Dino did a turn for me, I'd probably need to upgrade his armor.
Company policy, can't wear above high light armor jack.
Oh, it's gonna be still a light armor jack.
Oh, then that's fine. Yeah.
It's gonna be light armor jack. I'm just gonna add 1 SP to it.
Oh, then yeah, that's fine.
I can just modify his light armor jack to be better light armor jack.
Because the reasoning is HR thinks it would be uncouth if their employees were seen in public in heavy armor.
Well, I mean, that's kind of part of the point of the upgrade, is to kind of still keep it concealed, but be able to squeeze in a bit more plate in there, so you don't. That slug in the chest doesn't quite mess up your suit as much.
Yeah. All right. So then, yeah, I welcome Yumi to the table. I welcome Sergeant Mines to the table. But yeah. All right, we're gonna jump right into it. It is the morning after, and Wei Chen, Helvey, and Serge, you are greeted by police officers of the NCPD at your door for more questioning, and they seem a little more heavier armored. They're actually in SWAT gear when they pick you up.
Are we being taken to some place, or are we getting questioned on SWAT?
Well, they're taking you back to the office house, or the station house.
I'm assuming they're wearing a lot heavier armor to pick me up, since I live in the old combat zone.
So I guess I'll get dressed. I'll get dressed and follow them. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with them.
Hell yeah. And they also grab Dino. And so you're taken to the station house, and you're taken to a very large interrogation conference room. Has a very, very long steel table. Welcome, Father J. Dropping a gelatinous cube in there. No gelatinous cubes in this particular room, however. As you're sit down at this table, and the second you sit down at the table, Dino pulls out his mirror shades, puts them on, he pulls out his smokes, lights one up, and he just leans back in his chair. Said, "This shit again."
So we're all in the same room together?
Yes.
I will motion to Dino if he has another cigarette.
He holds his pack out to you.
Take it and light up.
Well, I guess I'll light my big boy cigar.
I'm actually offering a light with my finger, since it's a tool hand.
Oh yeah, you have a little focus lighter in there. Yeah. That's the human word, blowtorch.
Yeah, just a little click. So I open up my finger like a bright blue flame appears. Let's go air.
We're already smoking out the interrogation room.
Oh yeah. And if you ask
Screw
that out
police.
loud,
We can nick us.
if you ask that
screw the
out loud,
NCPD.
then indeed, screw the NCPD. But if you say that out loud, Dino just says, "We're fucking Militech. We smoke where we want."
Damn right.
Yeah, no, I'm saying screw the NCPD. If we can nicotine steam this room as much as we want.
Nicotine?
Yeah, no, those stains do not come out easy.
Oh yeah, it's
You ever
gonna
been to, like, an old
reek like
government
stale
building?
cigars in here.
Yeah, have you ever been to a government building, like a really old government building where everyone was smoking, like in the 50s? The entire room is just stained yellow.
There we go.
That's why office computers were actually originally cream colored, because it was to counteract the staining.
That's funny. That's really
That
funny.
makes sense.
But yeah, I had you guys too loud, so I was trying to shout over you. My apologies. You're brought to that room. You smoke for a while, and Vincent Magnotta steps in, and he looks furious. Says, "Where is Mr. Ramon? This is a serious matter. I'm looking for a serial killer. Where is he?"
I'm just gonna flat out say, after last night, we have not heard a peep from him.
If I knew where he went, I'd tell you.
We went
going to
to his last address and was gone. No evidence, no equipment. The person there said he was gone. He said, "Gotta go," left with some woman. We don't know where they went. Camera shows them speeding out of town in a slaughterhouse car. So I want answers.
I honestly have no idea, because I'm just gonna plop my agent on the desk and say, check the last 24 hours. Not a single peep from Ramon.
He puts on a glove, picks up the agent, and starts scrolling through it. You have a lot of pictures of tools. I'm concerned.
Oh, it's just my marketing. I'm a tech repairman by trade.
I can see. And he just looks through your contacts, and he just begrudgingly sets it back down on the table.
I keep all my contacts on my burner phone that I've often thrown into a dumpster that
Makes
is on
sense.
fire.
Just point of clarification. None of us know that his girlfriend or his main squeeze at the moment, that she's Arasaka. Only he knows that, right?
Nope. None of us know that.
That's what I was
We
thinking.
don't know.
I'm just gonna say,
Wait, I thought that person's out of town.
yeah, no, she's out in like the Midwest.
Oh, I thought that's who he left with. You're
Oh
right.
no, you have no idea who they left with.
No, I'm just gonna flat out say we have no idea. Ramon, after last night, Ramon just vanished off the face of the earth. After that night, I saw his face. Didn't look very good. Heck, it's not even in his nature to call you. Something was up with him after last night. We have no idea what.
He didn't tell you a word, not an address, nothing.
Not a thing.
I tried to catch him afterwards, but your guys made that impossible.
I'm going to ask Helvey, where are you catching him for? Well, why is he running?
For what he did to the crowd, I was going to.
He's
Okay.
responsible for several homicides, assisted murders.
Yep.
Honestly, after
I
that
figured.
shit he pulled in the ancient palace, we'd happily throw him your way.
I figured. Is there a trash can in the room?
No.
Oh, okay.
And when Dino's done with his cigarette, he just puts it out on the table.
I'll offer him another light for if he wants another cig.
Oh, he happily just puts his cigarette over it and starts puffing. And then Dino stands up and says, "We have nothing to do with this guy. If you were going to charge us. Otherwise, we're walking."
Yeah, are we under arrest, Mr. Magnotta? Or can we just walk?
Mr. Magnotta pulls out his own cigar and lights it up and motions the door. "I have all the evidence I need."
Of what?
I doubt he's gonna tell.
Have a good day. Gentlemen, thank you for coming in on such short notice.
I know grabbing me is never an easy task for the NCPD.
Once we get outside the room with Magnotta, I'll say, I gave him footage of the whole night, so he saw what Ramon did. That's probably what he's talking about.
Yeah. Oh, correcto. What?
I have no idea what Father J is talking about.
That just confuses me. Yeah, I'm gonna say.
But yeah, you're
Avocado.
now. Oh, it's a potato dish. Okay. No, the character's name is Vincent Magnotta. Not El Graton. But yeah, you're now in the police precinct, and you can basically leave when you want to. The NCPD are just kind of working at their desks, and they're working.
I will
Yeah.
get home.
McNada.
He knows.
All right. Is Dino with me or?
Oh yeah, he's your bodyguard.
Right. I'm gonna ask him about the stuff at the boxing match because I saw the
Yeah.
air hypo. I want to ask him about what did he do? What did he put in it?
Oh, I borrowed it from the sports division.
Or any side effects that we should perhaps inform Serge about?
I mean, it's just increased risk of heart attack. It's not that bad.
Oh well. Next time, try to.
I mean, 1 out of 5 isn't that bad. He's got good chances.
All right. I guess we'll put Trauma Team on short notice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I doubt Trauma Team would. I'm actually wondering, did my housekeeper approve me planting landmines in the front lawn as an attempt to bring the property value up?
I'm sorry, what?
So did my housekeeper approve the planting of landmines in the front lawn?
Unfortunately, those are against code. For some reason, you're not able to actually just put landmines out in the courtyard of the container complex. I mean, there was this one time where a kid ran into like a barbed wire fence. Man, they were crying about it for weeks.
Yeah. You'd be surprised. I'm surprised by how much. I'm always surprised by how much politics there is in the combat zone.
Too bad, because you probably could have written that off as a work expense.
Yeah. Also could have gone into urban beautification as a donation.
Oh well.
And speaking of which, Helvy, can you swing by my place later today?
How about you swing by my place? there's very little chance of you getting shot by coming into Little Europe, but it's kind of a risk going into the old combat zone.
Well, all right. All right, I'll give you time to. As I actually am going to. Where are we actually?
You're in the University District.
A little bit of a hike to walk to the old combat zone, and screw it. I'll call in a cab, combat cab as usual.
Alrighty.
Am I getting my driver right now, or?
Well, about that, you've been because of all this police pressure, you've been called in to your office, and it's at this point where you begin to make your case. So you want to sit down with HR and talk, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's the easy meeting to get. Pretty soon, you and Dino find yourself in a very dark interrogation room with, like, a long table, and there are 3 women from HR sitting there. One's writing, one's typing, and another in the middle is, like, the one you're talking to.
Mm-hmm. Should I just start, or?
You have the floor, Mr. Chen.
Alright. Mm-hmm. Alright, I think current job situation has gotten more and more strenuous, so I was thinking about can I possibly expand my team to include a driver, so that I can better facilitate Militech business. How's that sounding?
And what future enterprises can we look forward to repay our funding for this endeavor?
Alright, I've been trying to do a little investigation on that missing Militech assets, and I've possibly gotten some leads that might point us to the identity of the mastermind that organized that hijack.
You can visibly see them, like, perk at that. You have their attention.
I say I only have some information, but I need more. I just need more time to look into this matter, and yeah. So that's why I need a little bit more support.
Militech is prepared to offer you a driver and company car for explicit business purposes only. If you are found misusing company property, you will be punished.
All right. I'm well informed of company policy. Yep.
Then they begin to finish writing up their reports and notify you that your plea is granted, and you shall be granted a company car and a driver.
All right. So, yeah. I guess I'll just leave. Yeah.
That's probably a good idea, as the lights that were, like, making it so you could see them turn off, and it's just you and Dino in like the center of the room, and you can see the door.
Well, I'll signal Dino that we're gonna go. Yeah. Yeah.
As you open the door to leave, you hear one of them call out to you, "Treason will be punished."
I'm aware of that.
And I would assume you leave.
Yes. As fast as possible.
Careful,
Oh,
HR
boy.
sees through movement.
You're not wrong there.
Well, fast in a way. I getting lunch, not like I'm suspicious.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
You are swiftly trying to get out of there. I get it.
Like
You do
most
so.
employees
You're
in an HR office.
you are now in kind of the central part of your building, and your agent lights up as someone has joined your like office group chat garden thing by Militech.
Hmm. I'll send a message to tell him to wait outside of the building with the car. I guess. Yeah.
You get like a little thumbs up emoji back.
Hmm. Yep. I'll walk out of the building to wait for him.
And it's at this point that I actually want to zoom out on Night City as a whole for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
As a large cargo plane comes soaring down, lands in the outer airfields, and kind of the back of it drops open, and car after truck after Humvee starts pouring out. And this is where we join Ayumi into the story, as the Nomad family just landed. Typically sticking to the more, I want to say, Midwestern parts of the U.S., recent economic boons have kind of driven the white tigers here. And you're kind of out of New Westbrook a little bit. Not really on the map, but you can definitely see the city in the distance.
I'll, as I'm probably one of the pilots helping land the plane, I start doing checks, making sure everything landed, nothing broke. There's no one on the radio yelling that something fell off, that it wasn't supposed to fall off, that sort of thing.
You start listening to the engineers chatting on the radio beside you, and it's sounding like everything's green. There's a leak here or there, but that's expected by this point.
And Japanese, I'll kind of look over at, I presume the leader's the head pilot of the plane, because this is his expensive toy.
Well, let me describe the cockpit a little bit more. You're
Sure.
in the cockpit of a massive cargo plane that has 4 different propeller engines. It's an older model, but it's quite serviceable, with a gigantic cargo hold. And the captain, the leader, has a larger kind of officer's chair that he sits overseeing the 4 of you at the console in front of him. It's
Roger.
still kind of a small cockpit, but it's large by plane standards.
In Japanese, I say to him, Captain, looks like we're all green, landed safe. Looks like we're all right to roll down.
He stands up, dusts off his long coat, and says declares in Japanese that camp shall be made, and everyone is free to conduct business.
Roger, heard that, Captain. Engineer, pass it along. I'm gonna start turning off all our rotors, except for the power one anyway. I'm gonna start powering down the plane and probably leaving something running so that way we have some lights in the plane so people can still hook things up. And
Yeah, the lights are still running, but you along with the engineers start powering off the lights and or the engines and such like that. So you're pretty much in parking mode, so to speak.
all right, Captain, do you mind if I step out of the chair, or do you need me for anything else there, sir?
He replies that you're dismissed. Thank you for your services.
I duck a little bow to him and kind of step out of my chair, stretch a little bit. Whew. and start heading out to find my car, to start unpacking my, looking around. Actually, just stretching my legs just to get out, because I've probably been flying for a few hours.
For some time.
Yeah.
So your car is in the process of being unloaded. There are a lot of different folks that are getting their cars unloaded and unpacking their helicopters and gyrocopters, such like that. One old guy even has his like old war era, his first corporate war era biplane. He's working on it. He's got his hands in its guts. The sound of tools is in the air.
Ah, beautiful sound. Beautiful sound. I'll help to get my car settled and rolled out once other people get moved, and I'll find a place to take a look. Probably get a view of this night city I've heard so much about.
Describe your ground car. It has a plow on it, correct?
Yes, it is a compact little car. It would look otherwise unassuming, except for the big old combat prow bolted to the front.
Okay, so it otherwise looks like a typical sedan car.
Yeah.
That's
I bought
funny.
American though. It helps us blend in a little more around here.
What's the color?
I'll start settling in and checking over my guns and making sure the car didn't get dinged up or no one did any prank sprays on my car.
What color is it?
Yeah.
Probably a off-stock color, so it's going to be like a bright cyan blue with
There you go.
Sky Tigers logo on the roof.
Nice.
Right on. Then, Night City is in its morning phase right now. The shining red of the sky almost gleams like a beam upon the city as the sun reaches the optimal point to shine through the haze and fog above the city.
At this point, I'll probably actually take off my pilot helmet and kind of toss it into my car, get my hat on, my little trucker's hat on with the Sky Tigers logo on it, and take up my binoculars, peer out through my mirror shades out into the city to get a bit more detail on this place.
Right on.
Wondering where I can fly my little gyrocopter later.
Well,
I'm
they're
not gonna go.
unpacking it. You'll have access to it. Though,
Yeah.
as a nomad, it is worth noting that you can only have one vehicle pulled out at a time, so to speak.
Yeah, I'm only gonna be taking out the car for today. I won't worry about. I'm not gonna worry about the copter yet until I get a feel for the city.
Alrighty. Then, So, Sergeant Mines,
Yeah.
what are you doing this particular day?
Well, I'm probably after I've left home, left the kid behind. She can figure herself out normally. I'm out at the local solo bar, just kind of trying to find any job. Me and Ezekiel, we're just sitting in the corner, eyeing it out. Anyone who needs a gun. I'm also keeping an eye on all the data pools. Any jobs. I need money, bad.
Alright.
Yeah, I got my pipe. Just sitting in the corner.
Well, searching the data pools, you are actually able to find a job. Ayumi would also be able to find this pretty freely on the data pools as she's driving around town in her compact car. And the thing is, the contact information is for a fixer named Gavin Nelson.
Hmm.
Nelson.
I'm gonna think back throughout all my years. I don't think I recognize that name.
I don't think so. No, I don't think you'd have a good reason to know Gavin.
Nope.
Does the dude do any?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
What's the job?
He just said, like, when you call him, he just says that if you're interested in a job, I have one. We'll talk later. You know, there's a place in the university district. We'll talk. I'll vet you. And he basically says the same thing to both of you.
Ugh. God, you fucking fixers. All right. I'll meet you there. And me and Ezekiel are gonna finish our drinks and grab a cab just into the university district center-ish.
Yeah, and then you'll walk
gonna-
there.
Yeah, we'll walk there further. Yeah.
So describe
Sergeant-
Ezekiel to us.
All right, I'll start with Sergeant Mines. He's got helmet on, M1 helmet, band with matches, lighter, bandage. In a suit, you can't see really what because the branding is off underneath a jacket that is only good for urban camouflage and nothing else. Even then, it's kind of shit. He looks up there in age, maybe late 40s, early 50s. Generally has a pipe in his hand. He walks strongly and is very well built. More than you would tell. It looks like he has some kind of cyberware that boosts that. He also has tattoos coming up back here on the back of his neck that anyone with a military history would know is U.S. Army based, and it covers his entire back. Ezekiel is a Latino man. He is roughly 5'4". He's very short, but he's gaunt, but hardened. He has a 1,000-yard stare and is willing to do anything. He always walks behind me, keeping an eye, make sure I don't trip or anything. He wears very similar uniform. I've also given him one of these on top.
Oh my.
Yep.
That's a pretty eccentric executive if I've ever met one.
I don't look like really an executive if I close this up. I look like a solo. That's kind of how he wants it to be. Carries a FAMAS on his back.
So you're wearing
Extended
American
mag.
camouflage, but you're using a French gun.
Canadian born as well. He's a very confused man.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, Ayumi, you're given the same deal. Is he wants to meet at the university district? He wants to talk to you first before he even tells you about the job.
I hesitate for a half second or two as I slowly translate the English in my head, and then nod. And in my best combination of street slang and English, will reply back or tell the agent to do it for me. Tell him I'll be there shortly.
Alrighty. Then you're definitely gonna show up first. It's a small morning eatery. They specialize in breakfast slop pretty much, and you see Gavin sitting at a table. He's an older looking man with bald spot in the middle, big fluffy white hair. He wears a hat to kind of big straw hat to kind of hide this. He has a big Hawaiian shirt on. It's oversized, so it kind of droops down his pants.
Just a quick look around the neighborhood. Do people look like they're carrying any weaponry around here aside from sidearms or what have you?
Well, weaponry besides sidearms, not really. Most folks have a handgun by their side.
Okay, I'll leave my I'll lock up my car and leave the shotgun in there, and I'll leave my gat where it is under my coat, and I'll tuck my helmet on the passenger chair, kind of get out and walk in. When I find the guy, I'll kind of duck a bow at him. Hello, sir. You're the one. I'm Sugiyama. I think I'm supposed to meet you. Yes.
Gavin Nelson. Good to meet you. He stands up and he shakes your hand. I have a team that I want to offer a job, but I wanted to give him a little more backup before I sent him there, you know? And I was wondering if you're what I'm looking for. And he sits back down.
All right, Mr. Nelson, what is it you're looking for? I'll take a seat. Respectfully take my hat off as I sit down and kind of ruffle my hair a little bit.
He smiles and he takes his hat off as well, and says that he doesn't like to repeat himself, so he's gonna wait for the other person to show up. And they do pretty quickly, so he's gonna make some small chat with you. He explains that he was there during and he talks a lot, by the way. He explains that he's from the old net. He used to be a net runner and then kind of lost taste for it ever since Bart Moss ruined everything. So he turned to fixing, you know, to getting people what they need when they need it. And he typically works with data entry, ye old net running.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed, Woyact, welcome. And so that's Gavin's specialty, is if you need data running or data entry or any of that, you go to him and he can help you.
I'd probably small chat him back, talking up my the Sky Tigers, and if he's ever looking for anything needs shipped, we do flights, but we've also moved into some land-based cargo runs, but we specialize in airlifts and big packages if he wants.
Oh, so you guys have like planes and helicopters and stuff?
Oh yes, Mr. Nelson, we have a variety of vehicles in our clan that we offer for those discerning persons who wish to move cargo where they need.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
There's who we're looking for. And you look over, and Sergeant Mines, along with Ezekiel, come walking through the door.
Yeah, he tampers down his pipe and sticks it in his jacket pocket. And the FAMAS slung over his back, not trying to hide it or anything. He walks in. Yeah, he tells Ezekiel just stand by the door and whispers something. Am I within earshot if I whisper?
No, you could just lean in and whisper something to Ezekiel. What is it?
Just making sure. I was just gonna tell him stay here, shoot him if they try something.
He nods and he just kind of stands there imposing. In
French though. I've taught him basic French.
What?
I speak to him in French.
Oh no, you're from Quebec.
I am. Now, I sit down at the table. Evening. I'm here for a job. I heard you guys have.
Yeah. Hold on. You kind of stunned me with awe for a moment there. He nods. He says, "Okay, well, welcome, Mr. Mines. You come pretty highly recommended. A veteran. I appreciate that."
Yeah. I better come highly recommended. I'm fucking great. All right. I'm not the best. I can guarantee you that, but I get the job done. That's why I have my job. That's why I do this.
Excellent. So here's the work. And if you don't mind, I'd like to kind of record this on my agent so I can just show this to the rest of the team so I don't have to keep saying it, you know? I don't like repeating myself.
All right, fine.
So here's the job. There's a tower in Little Europe that they're running it's essentially a corporate office nightclub. That's what it is on the surface. On the down low, it's a data collection hub. And I think that they're running the kind of data that I'm looking for. You see, the Tiger Kings have protection over this particular club. And we have reason to believe that they have data that I want. So you're being hired to escort a netrunner and their team in to collect the files.
Yeah, what you mentioned corporation, what corporation?
It's a neutral ground. You don't have to worry about corporate interference. Just the local gangsters.
Good. I don't want them on my ass again, not after fucking dig. Alright.
But keep in mind that if you start busting into corporate meetings, they'll shoot back.
I know. I know. Now.
Oh, I meant to say Tiger Claws. Woyek called me out on that.
Yeah, it's fine.
I might have binge watched Tiger King at one point in my life, so that word is sort of in my head.
Yeah, we're fine.
Because of that bitch, Carol Baskin.
Fucking Carol Baskin. I need to stop doing something. It's Ramon, not this guy.
Good call, Woyak. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Alright. And what's the pay?
Pays 1,500 eddies for every member of the team.
Yeah. And Mines does looks up into the rim of his helmet and looks like he's doing math, moves his fingers. Alright. That'll be fine. That'll pay for that'll pay.
Excuse me, Mr. Nelson. I think I heard you right. 1,500. Is there any bonus pay for it being particularly quick or quiet or anything like that?
What you do is your own business. If you kill corporates, that's on your head.
Hi, understood.
Though, if they really are mining the kind of data we think they are, you might want to hit up your netrunner for a payday afterwards.
Hey,
I'll
Aoe
definitely
smiles and
think
kind of nods.
Yeah. So, what is your character? Describe him. I've just been making it.
The Japanese gentleman sitting there is dressed mostly in rather comfortable, like, looks like they're about to go out in a jog, like very relaxed leisure wear. But what breaks up the relaxed posture and even the way they're kind of sitting there is a clear leather nomad-looking jacket with a big Sky Tiger logo with a big roaring white tiger on it with little wings popping out of his back. Said in English and in Japanese because we're in America, so you know. And the same logo on a trucker hat. You might notice some bulge underneath the jacket because there's something holstered under there. Wearing mirror shades that are kind of a cyan to green gradient, and the hair he has is kind of long. It's a turquoise long hair with seafoam green tips.
All right.
And the rest of the clothes
Yeah.
kind of have that sort of same color scheme to kind of match the hair and the glasses. Like it's like the company colors, except this obviously isn't corporate. This is some nomad looking trucker looking nice.
Yeah. I'm sitting opposite of him. I just had to double check if he was of his lineage. I'm sitting opposite of him in a very aggressive stance, just in his direction. Now, I'll take your job. Tell me where I need to go, what I need to do to get to these people that you're talking about.
Well, one second. He starts messing with his agent, and he sends the recording that he just made to Helvey, Wei Chen, and Surge, and with the attachment 1,500 Eddie job. And he looks up at you two and he says, if you put how much money's in the title, they always take the job.
Yeah.
That's
how
good
they
to know,
got
Mr.
me in the
Nelson.
military. That's how they got me in the military in the first place. All right.
I thought it was just show the tech.
I'll reply to the message, but specifically to Wei Chen, and just say, "You gonna give us a ride?"
All right. I reply to Javi, and I'm going to reroute my driver to pick Javi
Well,
up. And
about that is it's at this point, after navigating the hellish maze that's your office building, that you've gotten to the front parking lot, and sitting next to a small Militech company sedan that by the way, this one does have extra capacity. It has 6 seats total. And it also has garish Militech signage on it. Like, there's no question this is a Militech vehicle.
I can't wait for Ramon to get back.
And sitting next to it is a kind of pixie punk woman in a very nice Militech suit, and she's smoking like a chimney next to the driver's door.
Right, I'm going to stay close to a driver's window and knock on it. Just signal it to roll down.
Well, she's standing next to it, so she sees you and she says, "Hello, boss."
I extend my hand for a handshake and say, Wei Chen.
Mirage, nice to meet you.
All right. Looking forward to our future business relationship.
Getting rich the Militech way. She gets in the driver's seat.
All right. I'm going to sit at the back, like the second row.
Yeah, executive seat.
All right. Yeah. So I'm
And
going to pick.
Dino's gonna, like, even though you could just scoot over, he's gonna just make a show out of walking to the other side, and he gets in on that side.
Yeah. I'm going to tell my driver to pick up LB and Surge on the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Easy. Surge and Helvey, kind of one at a time, you're treated to this vision of the most garish Militech vehicle turning the corner. Like, you look over to it and you say, "Oh God, that's his car." As it's the most... You know how in 2777 the Militech SUVs are like really blocky looking? Think about that, but a limo. Like,
So
it
it's
looks like a Gothic architecture limo.
It's like an extended Humvee.
No, it's not heavy
Almost.
chassis. It's like think sedan car, but it looks like really gothic and angled.
Mm.
And
How
it
would-
has giant ass like Militech logos on it.
I'll look
Like-
slightly disappointed, but hoping that when I get in, it's actually worth it.
Oh, it has very nice. It has it's real synthetic leather, like pretty nice.
Does he get a mini fridge?
No,
By the time it gets me,
Wait,
how many?
I'll say, I thought once you got up this high, you had a driver, you get a mini fridge with drinks. That's what in all the movies. That's how it works.
Well, not that high. Middle of the road. Makes sense. Okay.
I'll just look slightly disappointed.
Mirage looks back and says, "If you want a taxi, we could get you a taxi."
You want a taxi, Harvey?
No, I don't think any of us want to deal with the taxis they have in Little Europe.
Well, then enjoy your ride. Enjoy your free ride. I'm just going to put emphasis on free. Yeah.
I will ask. By the time it gets me, how many bullet holes are there?
I'm gonna say that most people are smart enough not to shoot at a Militech limo. Let's see here. You are going through the old combat zone though, so let's roll us up a little encounter here.
Oh no.
At least some skezzed out piranhas might ding a few rounds off of it.
Oh, it helps if I put a 1 in that 100.
0.
Oh, that's a pretty high
So
roll.
you're about in the middle of the old combat zone when a large open top sedan car pretty much slams into your side, and there's a bunch of folks drinking Smash, and one of them throws a can of Smash at your limo, and Smash just kind of pours all over the top of it for a second and drips off, and everyone inside the limo takes 5 points of damage and has whiplash.
Alright. Can we roll down a window and shoot them?
If you want to, they're just laughing and screaming at you. If you roll down one of the windows, they'll like throw a can of Smash through it and they'll pour on the floor of the limo.
How many of them are there?
5 of them.
Or say if I roll down a window, how far am I from the driver? Like meter wise?
About 12.
Is Dino in the car?
Oh yeah, Dino's pissed.
I'll say, Dino, how about we get out of the car and show him something? And I'll have the Kenobo out.
I'm
You're
going
gonna
to
roll down the windows and leap over onto the limo?
Oh, I didn't realize they were in another car.
Oh
That's
yeah, they're
fine.
in another car. Like their car slammed into your car, and now they're like jockeying next to you.
Yeah, I'm going to roll down a window and shoot at the driver.
All right,
Yeah.
roll for it. Give me a handgun shot, or 2 handgun shots. There you go. That's double hits. Roll me some damage.
Oh, that's a critical hit.
Oh, is it? Yes, it is. Oh, good. All right. So
No, we have 2 people wanted for murder.
in the combat zone. Murder.
Roll me
What
a
rolls
2d6
are
for
there?
that crit.
All right, hold on. D6. 2, 1. Oh, 12. That's something good.
Isn't that really good?
And the more unlikely it is, the more shitty it is, I think, for the person getting it. Let me hold on. I forgot to.
I'm quickly zooming to it. Dismembered leg. I'm not sure how you did it, but you. Okay, you know what? That actually doesn't make sense. So let's make it a dismembered arm instead. Okay.
All right. Yeah. I'm cool with that.
As your second bullet rips through his arm, and his other arm is now like flopping and spraying blood, and he's in so much shock that the limo veers off to the side and careens off through the highway barrier down to the streets below.
All right.
That rock's gonna be gone in like 20 seconds.
Yep. We're just gonna keep driving.
And you hear a loud kaboom.
I'll just say that was a good shot.
That was a good shot.
Thanks. Now let's go get Serge.
I wasn't expecting that encounter to end that quickly. Not gonna lie. I thought this was gonna be like an hour long.
Alright, so yeah. I'm gonna notice all the smash and just go. You guys hate where I live, don't you?
Yes. Now get it.
Mirage
Yeah,
looks back and says, "Your neighborhood sucks."
It's that way for a reason. As I hop in and I say, as I close the door, I say, "Ever heard of a company called Barrett Manufacturing?"
Let me run a business check to see.
Are these the people that in this universe like make Barrett firearms?
Yes.
They're actually a subsidiary of Arasaka.
Like
Or-
the people who are famous for making long range.
I think so. I'm not
Yeah.
entirely sure. I really have to like look at that book. I
I
have
did.
it.
I did look.
I just need to look
I
at
did
it.
look into it, and it's literally just a footnote in all the books I could find.
Is it?
But it
I'm
looks
pretty
like that
sure-
is the case.
I'm pretty sure it's the same people who made the Barrett 50 cal and
I wouldn't
Yeah.
be surprised.
I think it's the same
Hiding-
company.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think where you are is going to matter to them. If they're coming after you, they're going to do it from like a mile away.
No, it's not. They don't want to kill me. They want to acquire me. And two, from what I gathered, they're ex Arasaka. So yeah, I like to stay in these kind of zones for a reason. I'd rather deal with the gangers than I would with a corporation like that.
Well, you should probably think about getting into another organization so that they can protect you, right?
Not my style.
All right. You do you.
As I actually noticed that I'm short a round in my magazine and sticking an AP slug in the magazine and sticking in the shotgun.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
First shot's AP slug.
Oh,
Girls is written. They say you can't do that, but that's how shotguns work. You can totally do that.
oh, it's a magazine fed shotgun.
Well, that, and they make a big deal in the book of saying all ammunition is caseless. So, I'm not a gun nerd, so I don't really know what that means. But I'm assuming it means pew pew good, right?
It means that there's no shell or brass ejection.
Oh,
It's all internal, like a G11.
But in
Basically,
the case of the
like-
Militech,
how are you
with
supposed to make a
Militech-
good John Woo action scene if you don't have brass hitting the floor?
Exactly. That's why I don't think of it that way.
Well, also the fact is, I chose the model as a Militech Crusher, which you can see in like 2077. It still takes individual shells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's very interesting. But yeah, caseless ammunition is just a bullet in a pack of gunpowder that goes off.
Ew.
It's really interesting.
Oh, okay. I understand now.
It came around. It came about in like the early 1800s.
Well, yeah, that's how muskets work.
But like, yeah, specifically caseless though, it's like hardened, like a little brick of
Oh,
gunpowder. with a
okay.
bullet
Like
pressed
it
into
has the charge in like brick
Yeah.
tannerite form.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking like the rocket balls for like the volcanic repeaters and things like that.
Yeah, the G11 shoots it. It's a German assault rifle.
I
Prototype.
wanted to get into shooting black powder. That'd be fun as hell. Like, not for any practical reason. Hell, I'd just shoot powder, really. I just want to, like, feel the mule kick of a black powder weapon. So, yeah, you have everyone in your nice little exec-mobile. Are you gonna weave back over to little Europe? Or University District, or wherever I said it was?
Yeah, the location of the nightclub, yeah.
Yeah, oh, Little Europe, yeah.
Okay, I thought it was Little Europe.
Wait, I thought... Oh, fine.
I'm pretty sure that's where it's at. So,
Yeah.
Ayumi, what vehicle are you going to take?
I'm gonna be taking my car because I can't swap out. I can't get my other vehicle until morning, and I might not need it anyway.
Oh,
so I'll just take my car.
Is that actually the timeline that they say in the book?
Yeah, they can swap it out, but I have to wait till the following morning to get my vehicle swapped out.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you're kind of limited to your car for the moment.
Yep. That's what I get for cruising around town. Should have been flying, but oh well. No.
I'm still a little. How are my bruises doing from the boxing match?
You've basically healed. All those hit points you lost, for the most part, you've gained them back. You're a little tender, though.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask Dino how was the take on his end.
Good.
How much exactly? I asked,
I plead the fifth.
Yeah, I lost 300 eddies on that fight.
Gotta watch the storm hands, my friend. And Padre was actually quite happy with that fight. Said he made a killing from the on his end as well, since the underdog won.
Oh, yeah. Padre is ecstatic.
Not to mention, I imagine half the people who made winning bets he didn't have to pay up because they were in a mush on the floor.
That's true.
Yeah.
They paid for a mission, and you didn't have to pay up for
They
bets.
paid with their lives. It's like a Death Clock concert.
But yeah, I'll actually ask Mr. Mr. Nelson if I could have the call numbers for the people we're escorting, and so I can call them up and meet up with them.
Oh, when you're done with that meeting, he's put you in all those different like calls. Like you've been given their contact information, and when he's finished with his meal, he just thanks you again for your time and says, really appreciate this. We'll work with you again in the future if everything pans out.
I look forward to working with you, sir. I kind of give him a semi-casual bow, but I'm still being a little respectful. And I'll look over at Sergeant Death over there. I'll say, Mr. Mines, would you like a drive?
Yeah,
Well-
yeah. Me and Ezekiel could use a ride.
Mr. Ezekiel, all right? Follow me,
Yes.
All right.
I'll unlock the car and start making move my duffel and start moving my stuff so people can actually get in. Because I'm used to driving myself, not other people. Since I just got into this place.
Ezekiel gets into the side seat and always has his eye on you at all times.
Yeah, I sit in the front passenger Ezekiel is in the like back with just an eye in his internal pistol, ready to
Oh,
shoot him
oh,
if he does
you
something.
want him in the back?
Yeah, I want him in the back so he can just shoot him if he does something with
Okay.
his internal pistol.
Yeah, he.
I'm gonna
All right,
roll
then.
out the
Yeah, he
window.
keeps glued onto the driver.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll down the window and just kind of sit out of it, and just can I smoke in here?
Oh, smoke. Yes, you can smoke.
Thank you.
Japanese? I say in Japanese. Like Nihongo? Yes? No?
No, I speak French. That's about it.
No French. I say in English and shake my head. And I'll fit my, I'll take my trucker head off and I put on my pilot helmet onto my head because people shoot in this town. I don't want to die.
Yeah. I'm gonna lean out the window with my FAMAS, and if anyone shoots at us, I shoot back.
You're in a corporate zone. You don't have to quite worry about that.
You're currently in a corporate zone. Yeah, so like people are worried that you're hanging out of the side of your car, and you even see a couple NCPD as you pass by that are like, what's that guy doing?
I just wave. Yeah. I'm not like sitting on the windowsill yet. I'm just leaning out.
Well, hang tight, everyone. And I rev up the car and start driving away as fast as will avoid police attention because I don't need that kind of help right now.
Yeah.
You already have enough as it is.
Yeah.
Let's then
And that. Oh, go
at
ahead.
this point I would say that the both of you converge on this mega scraper on the kind of northern side of Little Europe. It's a blocky structure that's mostly residential and office space near the top. At the very top, it has a nice, about there.
Okay.
It has a very nice penthouse suite, a couple very nice office floors, such like that. And both of the cars are able to park in the underground garage quite easily.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hop out and do a last minute ammo check, and then sling the shotgun. And said, "Oh yeah, I was told we were getting back up."
And I'm going to reload because I shot twice, and then hoister my.
You're gonna top up right on.
Wait, Chin, are we doing the job as written, or are we gonna do the job and facilitate a corporate takeover?
Do we know is the area off limit, like the area that we're escorting them in?
Well, it's not really a place you can take over. It's a club in an office building.
Well, I mean, is the place off limit to like outsiders, like the place where we're escorting you?
Like private only, members only.
Yeah, or can we
No,
just walk
you're
in?
able to just walk in pretty much.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm actually gonna check through the deets to see if he gave us a general idea of where the server is.
Yeah. Do we arrive at the same time?
Yes, you can see a strange nomad car with like tiger insignia on it. It's got a large like combat plow on the front. It's very out of place in this parking lot.
Do I see a Militech car?
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Lord.
You're not Ramon Vicious. You're in that car.
No.
He's in the cool car.
You see the Militech limo.
Yeah. Do I know that Militech we're working with the Militech exec?
Yes, it was in the details that the team included a Militech executive.
All right, I'm gonna turn to the driver. I'm guessing that that's our people.
Either that or this is a Militech showroom just popping up out of nowhere.
It's highly unlikely. Militech doesn't really roll like that. Yeah. Come on, Ezekiel. We're gonna go talk to them. You can do whatever you do with him. And I'm gonna-
Into our sergeant here. I am glaring daggers into him.
Yeah, no, I get out of the car and I sling my FAMAS on my back, and Ezekiel walks behind me, and we walk up to the car. I'm just standing maybe 5 feet away, just kind of staring.
Yeah, no, I'm glaring daggers. I'm actually gonna pop out of the car. I'm going to say, I guess you're our help.
Hello, Sergeant Mines, ex-U.S. military.
I could tell.
Yeah. You got any
they call me
problems
Surge.
You got any problems with Continental brands?
No, not Continental.
That's good, because I'd have to shoot you. Okay.
My main problem is with your service.
Well, I ain't part of it no more.
Yeah.
This is just the armor that I stole.
I said, family was on the other side of the South American jungle wars.
I was there as well.
Yeah. My family comes from Santiago.
My family comes from Canada.
So, parents always told me to watch out for old veterans.
Old-timers? Yeah. So.
Oh, no, that's already out and aired out. Let's get to business.
Yeah, let's get to business. Who are the rest of you fine folks?
We're just here to make money.
Yeah, but I'm here to know your names.
Alright. Wei Chen. And then here's mine.
Yeah, I see it on your suit. All right. Me and you are gonna get along just fine.
I'll say and finish. My name. And finish. My name is Helvey.
I'm just gonna nod at the name Helvey.
Yeah, I'm speaking street slang with a very thick Spanish accent.
Yeah.
I'll step out of the car and kind of lazily take lay the shotgun across the top, my Militech shotgun across the roof, and kind of just casually leaning into it as I watch the conversation.
Yeah, that's I forgot his name. He's also here with us, and this is my partner Ezekiel. He's here to do dirty work if we need it.
I'm just going to look over a list of names, and by process of elimination, they're gonna say, you're Ayumi, right?
Hi. I'm you can call me Sugiyama or Ayuma. Either way works for me. Good,
all right,
mister.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would like to refer, though. You will refer to me as Sergeant Mines. I will not respond to anything else.
Sergeant Mines. Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. That goes for all of you.
And my name is not
plan?
Zeke.
I think we should just draw in and do a little bit of casing first. Just.
That's a given.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you want me to dress?
We're going into a semi-corporate club, so.
Yeah, I'd rather you dress in some proper business attire.
Yeah.
I'd say standard streetwear works just fine. Or
He's
corporate wear.
got really short black hair, but he takes his helmet off and goes and puts it in the car. I need to. Holy shit. Helmet really fucked up my head. Yeah, which now means I no longer have any helmet armor.
Oh, you're taking your helmet off. Okay.
Yes, I'm leaving it in the car. I'm also going to take off this. Just pretend it's long sleeve. This is the only one I had.
Sergeant, do you want me to put that in the trunk for you, or do you want to just leave it in the thing in the?
Just leave it. Just leave it.
Just leave it. Okay.
Alright, thank you. Yeah, and this has Continental brands on both sides.
And Mirage and Dino go, whoa, 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 whoa. Boss, you didn't say we're working with brands.
Well, I don't know what to say to you guys, honestly. But this is a strictly non-corporate job.
Yeah.
So
I'm not gonna hold anything as long as you haven't committed any direct crimes. Don't worry. As long as you haven't fucked with the Oasis program, we're gonna be okay. That's my entire duty.
I know. Quickie, Martin, Oasis have been in a bit of a fight ever since the founding. So, well, let's leave all our business let's leave all that kind of biz at the door.
yeah, this is just a job.
business is
Yeah.
We have a job that's quite a few eddies on the table.
Yeah.
Hi, very
And
much.
honestly,
I need this bad.
Yeah, no, I'm not the only guy. I'm guessing I'm not the only guy looking for a payday.
Hi.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up my agent and get it to look up if there's any dress code for this place in the net or anything like that. Like it's like ties only, jackets, whatever.
Well, it's an office building that has like mixed corporate control. So you would wager that it has a kind of upper casual dress code.
I'm gonna stick out like a sore thumb, but I don't care. I'm gonna be walking in fully rattled up.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's the
I
way
would
to
like
go.
to mention I am in a suit, but my FAMAS is still slung over.
Okay, you're bringing that with you. Got it.
Yeah, it's literally the only firearm I have.
I'm actually going to let's see. I don't have any of my other weapons with me, so if we I'm actually going to say if we need, I'm gonna motion with the pistol on my hip, and I'm gonna say, hey, if you need it, I'll toss it to you.
All right, I got this. If I really need it, I'll let you know.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, friends. Should I dress down or should I stay dressed up, ready to fight like Sergeant and you there?
Don't stand out too much. That's all.
We're hired muscle for all they know
Yeah.
to keep the peace.
Yeah.
Don't stand
Our
out,
story,
got
a story very easily could be that we're just Militech and Continental meeting together to talk something out. You guys are all just the mitigators.
That'll work.
Yeah, we're here to make sure that our story is, I guess, yeah, that's a good story. We can say that we're here to just make sure nothing too foul runs up is our cover story. Let's roll that.
Which means that my business does, my clan, they do transports for folk like you sometime. So
Yeah.
I don't stand out, thankfully. Well, I do, but in the way I'm supposed to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this will be good. Actually, Ezekiel, now that I think about it, you could probably go grab my helmet from that car. Just leave your jacket in there too.
So you want him to not
He's
bring
gonna
his
carry-
armor, or
He's gonna leave his jacket, like his jacket in the car, but grab my helmet and carry it with his because he has an internal heavy pistol,
right?
very heavy pistol in his arm, so he'll have that, and then he'll have my helmet just under one arm as we're walking. So I at least have some head protection. I have a feeling you're gonna just dome me if I don't wear one.
That is true. You do not want to get domed.
Well, my helmet is in my briefcase with me.
I'm just gonna be wearing my full gear because a lot of my net running or part of my running stuff is in the bodysuit. So
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At most, I'll probably just take my helmet off, put my hat on, but I'm kind of, it's like a pilot's hat, helmet, sorry. So I kind of tuck it under my arm and lock up my car. I'll bring my shotgun with me and kind of just let it lazily be slung off my back.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm going to any other job, really. And I won't bother changing my hair. I won't bother changing my hair or anything because I'm supposed to look like a nomad. So like, just take a quick glance at my wrist to check the time and look around.
Yeah, I'll check my skin watch on my left, which is flush except for the skin watch.
Yeah. Taking it off, picking his jacket up. Ezekiel, no, I mean, mine's definitely has some tattoos coming out under here too. Some light tattoos. It's all light tattoos.
Ooh, nice.
And has a skin watch in his right. No, actually in his left. It's in his left. Yeah. Grab it.
So you can read it while you're holding something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then let me double check if I have if I actually bought. I also, you guys can't tell, but I do have a bio monitor. I'd like to mention.
Yep.
Who
Also
needs
for
those?
flavor, I did also purchase a Mr. Stud.
Just throwing it out there in case anyone needed to know. You know?
I mean, if,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
so,
Good to
just
know.
in case, if someone really needed to know, they know now.
Yeah, if we need it.
So,
need it.
as you guys are preparing, just almost out of nowhere, a security guard walks from the other side of the hall and goes, "Hey, you guys look like you're up to no good. Should I know about this?"
Oh,
Don't worry.
we're just here for a business meeting.
We're just mitigating something between brands and Militech. Don't worry, we're
Okay, because
Trying to
this
make
parking
things
lot
as-
isn't cleared for shootouts. You're gonna have to go up 2 floors.
I know. Yeah, we're just preparing just in case.
Yeah, something with MREs and some stuff. Yeah. We're just gonna talk about it. Yep.
Don't worry, we won't start something in your parking lot.
Yeah, definitely not.
Sugiyama eyes the guard over his shades, but doesn't say anything.
I'll just kind of whisper. Do we think we need his badge, his access?
I'm just gonna wave down and say, no idea. Might not even be cleared for upstairs.
So I'd like one of you to roll persuasion if you want to like get rid of him, or a similar type of roll.
If anyone's afraid of their okay, never mind.
Well, what I can do is I'm gonna like gather. All right. So Ezekiel, this is part of his like expertise is getting rid of people. So if we really wanted to get rid of him, try for a key card or something. It's always worth a try.
Yeah,
We're not gonna.
I can do it without shooting.
Okay, because Wei Chen, you got a 19. What's your angle for your persuasion there?
So, we're just doing our business. There's really nothing to worry about here.
All right,
That's
I'm
persuasion,
gonna
yeah.
have this guard roll against that.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Wei Chen's story of like we're gonna go upstairs. We're just getting ready.
He's going to say, "Well, okay, but if you guys start shooting, I'm gonna call the NCPD," and he walks away.
All right.
Let's go ahead and start heading up upstairs. This is what I'm gonna motion for already.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So we're.
I'm gonna take my helmet from Ezekiel after that nincompoop security guard tried to give us hassle. I know shit's about to go down with us. I just take a look at this group and know I need the armor up. Luckily, my light armor jacket also includes my undershirt.
Well, I guess I'll also helmet up. Yeah.
All right. So I guess we're gonna pile into the elevators.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. And the elevators start playing very easy listening music. You're all able to fit in this massive elevator. So as you go up in the floors, people look at you and see you all with your guns and armor, and they go, "We'll take the next one."
I just give him a
For the
smile.
best.
And it's at this point that I'm going to call us to have about a 5 or 10 minute break here as we get up, we refresh our drinks, we talk strategy. So I'm gonna just kind of leave everything going, and we'll start again with the story at 5 minutes.
All right.
All right.
Roger.
As I'm
Yeah, it's a voice
We're at
acting
about
trick I learned
halftime.
from an old voice actor buddy. If you eat like powdered sugar or cotton candy, you can make your voice a lot rougher. And it
How
doesn't
does it
fuck
work?
it up. It doesn't really like fuck up your voice. Like if I drink the rest of this after this game, my voice will be just fine.
So do you swallow the sugar or just keep it in your mouth or something? How does it work exactly?
Well, it's like you know how a singer always says you only drink water. No sugary drinks, because sugar kind of fucks your vocal cords up. Gets stuck around it and stuff. Well, cotton candy really fucks up your vocal cords.
Ah.
That's kind of how I'm pulling off this like gravelly, milky gravelly kind of thing.
I wish I knew that back when I was doing plays at the university.
Yeah. Yeah, my drama teacher, he taught me that. He used to voice act.
Never did anything like that, but we definitely did.
I'm going to head to the restroom real quick. I'll be back.
Yeah,
It's fine.
I'll go ahead and put up my grail.
Yeah. I like Sergeant Mines. He is not as deep of a character as Ramon, luckily. So, how'd you pronounce your name? I'm sorry. Oh, Core. Opinion. Goodbye. How did you pronounce your name? I don't know if you're here even. Probably walked away. I just talked to myself.
Who are you talking to?
My I did the new guy. I forgot how to pronounce his name. I'm sorry.
I think
Like
he's
his character's name or his name?
His real his Discord name.
Corbinian.
Corbinian.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, he's refreshing his stream. Yeah, he's there on Discord.
Yeah.
There we go. Had to make sure I was unmuted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're a good party. If I get
This
talking too
is
much, just
definitely
tell me.
a bigger mashup of straight men.
Yeah,
our
with
usual group.
mines. Yeah.
Like
Don't
we can
worry.
actually get down to business.
Yeah,
Ramon
this-
will put enough wrenches in the mix once he comes back.
Yeah. Yeah, with a good friend
Rhino.
Vicious missing, we lack the comedic element at the moment.
That's why you know. Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting.
Well, but the NCPD is still gonna be on your tail, so I don't know how it's gonna work.
The situation's still going to be very entertaining.
Yeah. And the party dynamic is definitely not gonna be the same before the nightclub, before the boxing match incident.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're gonna just case out this place. Was the plan?
I
Believe
just
so.
realized I don't have I don't really have tokens for a handful of characters.
It's, you know, it's fine.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm back.
We can just
They'll
have
die
gotcha.
soon enough. They'll die soon enough.
Hey, sad face. No, I'll make up a token for next time.
Gotta have something. Hold on, Killer Clown from Outer Space.
Oh,
JFK.
I forgot to slap it on Sergeant Mines, didn't I? Oop, yikes. That's the one thing I forgot.
But no, that guy works.
I got something. I'll
There we
get
go. That's Ezekiel, and where I swear I have something for the driver.
Reagan fight them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have them
Mirage?
fight Reagan. Yeah, that was episode 1.
Yeah.
Old
yeah,
Ronnie
we
Reagan
fought
didn't survive the
Reagan.
grenade.
No, he didn't survive all 3. There were 3 fucking grenades.
Flashbang, a smoke grenade, then a frag grenade. Old Reagan went sky high after that.
Borat 2.
Now, Borak got killed by Tiny the Madman. Of
Yeah.
The slaughterhouse. The slaughterhouse lieutenant.
Yeah, I'll get another picture for Ezekiel 1, and I'll actually get stats for him if you want. I have his like character sheet kind of basically read out in the notes. If you want, if you just
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Oh, this.
So that's actually episode 1. Is they ambushed a bunch of primetime players, and Reagan was one of the folks in there. They haven't actually fought the Reagan army itself yet. That's something that'll happen eventually.
yeah, not in a little bit. We haven't touched him.
I mean, we only killed 4 grunts.
Oh, wrong one.
Primetime
that's-
players aren't really going to be angry about that.
I'm getting a picture of myself for my thing, so
Alrighty.
just give me a placeholder for now.
Oh, that's right. I don't really have anything for
I thought I saw one earlier.
actually
All right, I'm putting it in lobby.
Actually, I know. I'll for now, Ayumi. I'll give you Guitar Wolf.
While this is happening, I'm gonna go start looking into my stats, seeing if I should roll streetwise, just or something to see if I would know how much I know about the Tiger Claws. I'd probably be a local expert in my home.
Yeah, once we like get in the doors, I'll start.
For who I'm missing.
Oh, you mean that guy? Okay.
Yeah, that'll be you for now.
Yeah, that works for me.
If you really want, I could throw you that token image, and you can like color his hair or something if you want, or we can find you different art, or we'll do something.
Yeah, well, I'll have something thrown together for next time.
Because I knew I was forgetting something. I always do.
Yep.
Yeah, we always.
I didn't realize until you were starting to put down tokens. I'm like, oh right, I didn't give you a thing for that. Shoot.
What did you throw me? Oh my
I'm
god.
getting
Hold on.
I got
I need to do
almost
this
done.
right.
You're using that for a token.
I need to
Yeah,
do
Mike
this right.
included. I literally just snipped a picture of myself.
I mean, hey,
You know,
you're
it
dressed
worked.
up for it, so.
Wait,
I
no,
always
don't take
dress up.
over.
Yeah,
Please tell me that works. Yes, it does. All right, good. And I have to make sure that I get the microphone in there. There we go.
Yeah. Make sure you get the microphone.
hold up, I gotta zoom in on this.
Oh, don't worry, you'll see it. Where we got? All right. All right, where the hell I put this?
I actually need to get one of these for Ramon too. So
There it is. Oh, whoops. That's opening everywhere.
Whoopsie.
We're having the technical difficulties.
yeah,
Clankety.
you know, most stream runs better than this. I promise you.
Here's my boy. Look at it. Savor it.
Where?
Oh yeah.
Wait, what? Oh. Oh my god.
I'm finally in the game.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. Yep. I had to reload for a second.
And do I also get control of Mirage?
Oh yeah, let me fix that.
Eat.
I have to give her a proper character page at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. In between, I'll write a character page for Ezekiel too.
Yeah.
In
Can I
case
get control of Ezekiel?
Oh, that's right. I should probably allow you to control Ezekiel.
It
Yeah,
might
he's
come
my
out,
man.
who knows. But the plan is not to walk in shooting.
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
you
let's
should be
run and shoot it.
able to control Ezekiel now.
Yep, I control Ezekiel.
Healer. So, for those watching, they're executives that have goons that the corporation essentially retains for operations. And so executives have the ability to call upon them to help them in missions like this.
Well, we don't control them in combat, but yeah.
You give them orders, but you don't necessarily control them, no.
Yeah, I mean not like total control, like.
Yeah. The reason why I give you control is so that they can follow you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so yeah, you finally get to the top of the elevator, and the door opens, and you're in a nice office corridor.
So those are our office rooms, or.
Yes, if you look around these all other doors except for this one, this is an officer's closet. Oh, you're sideways now.
Yeah. I know what I'm doing. I'm just experimenting with the little thing. I'll fix it.
Okay.
I've never controlled more than one person. It's fine.
Who has?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all. Yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah.
So then yes, you all I would assume exit the elevator.
Yeah.
Okay, as soon as we exit the elevator, I'll do scan.
Each other. There you go.
I'm gonna piling over here, just trying to keep with the group.
All right. So these are all office rooms that have been rented out by various other corporations. This is a minor corporation. You're not entirely sure. It's called Snacky Cakes Incorporated, but it's Sergeant Mines. You look at it and you're like, that's not one of ours. We don't own that.
Weird.
Are those like Sting Walls or like proper walls?
What's up?
Like, are
Oh,
those,
they're
are those walls-
proper like walls. You
Oh,
know,
okay.
they're the whole 9 yards.
Mhm.
So
They're
not
a
that
10 out of 10 on the wall scale.
Wow. I think we'll just head in normally, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock on this door.
You knock on this door, and you hear 1 second, and after about like 10 seconds, a person opens the door in a suit and goes, yes, how can I help you?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Hello. I gotta take out my thing so I have Continental on the outside, but my FAMAS on my back. Hello, I don't recognize. You know what? Goodbye.
Get it.
Okay, sir. And he closes the door.
Yeah. He forgot what he was doing. I probably should have, if that was gonna be a luck roll. My luck is 2. I'd like to notify you.
Were you hoping that no one answered?
Yeah. I don't know what's gonna happen. I was just curious. I'll see if I knocked on it and someone would have picked up.
All right.
I really don't blame you, because I feel like I would have done that at some point.
Alright, so I'm going to point towards this door. Does that mean I'm going to say to Sergeant Mines, you're gonna knock on this too?
Yeah, I'll knock on it too if you want me to.
What does it
Do your
say?
magic.
It says Ziggurat.
Ooh. I don't like Ziggurat. I'm not gonna fuck with them today.
Alright.
Yeah. Just let me know if we pass anyone that says Barrett Manufacturing or something along those lines.
Okay, you got beef with Barrett?
They tried to acquire me a while ago.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if
I'm
the
hot.
price is right.
Yeah, I'm a hot ticket item as well sometimes.
Yeah. It's the
Oh,
reason
you
I
were
wear.
both looking for dates, yes?
Sorry, that one just broke me.
Are laughing in character, all of it?
Out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Aw. Oh,
So
What is
it's
this guy's deal?
as you turn the hallway, you see the 2 guards that are standing outside of the door. Oh no, 3 guards, and they're members of the Tiger Claws. You can tell because they're wearing very extravagant Kevlar armor under like long flowing like white like pop collar shirts that have bright Tiger Claws insignia all over it, and
what kind of gun?
their arms, which aren't really covered, not to be confused with the Tiger Kings, different gang.
Aren't those a sub branch of the Primetime Players?
Yes, they are.
Oh,
they
no.
try not to talk about the Tiger Kings, but unfortunately they appear in the news every now and then. By the way, Cyberpunk and Censored made made tokens for that, so don't tempt me,
Or
because
I'm
I
really
can
seem tempted.
and will do the rant.
Oh, I kind of want to fight the Tiger Kings now.
yeah, we're tempting you really hard.
Eyes
right
on the prize. There's a bunch of Tiger Claws here, and they have long, voluptuous, flowing pompadours that kind of poke out a good like meter or so in front of them.
Can you see what kind of weapons they're carrying?
It depends on who it is, but for the most part, they have. This guy, you can see a big ass handgun tucked into his belt. Some of them seem to have like swords, just worn on their backs. They see you as a group coming, and they're already like, oh, these guys are trouble, and they kind of tense up and they kind of rock into place.
I shouldn't say.
Go ahead.
Evening, fellas. I'm
With
gonna
their,
come up. I'm gonna.
they
step
all
up
have
here
mirror
just in
shades
case.
on, by the way, so you can't really see where they're looking at. But they turn their heads towards you and they don't really say anything.
Can can we come in?
I'm actually going to see. Oh, I don't want to be the techie pulling a streetwise check, but I might have to.
So do what I have
If
to do.
if you really need a streetwise check, we should have had Ramon.
Well, we don't have Ramon, and so I'm just
Yeah.
going to. I'm actually going to do a local knowledge to see what I know about the tiger claws.
Alrighty.
Local.
So let's just pop that up. I just closed my character sheet for no reason.
Oh, I feel that. That's a rough.
Not a great roll.
I would say because of where your home actually is, like your stomping ground in the combat zone, I would say you actually do know who the Tiger Claws are. They used to have very tight ties with Arasaka, but ever since the schism happened, it's not so much. They're just kind of a gang that accumulates a lot of Japanese immigrants and a lot of the Yakuza elements as well, after they were dealt a pretty bad blow as well during the corporate war.
Yeah, just from his knowledge of history, some like the old common knowledge from 2020 kind of era his parents taught him, he's thinking, yeah, weren't they Yakuza recruitment grounds as well, or something along those lines, is kind of something that crosses his mind.
Yeah, so the Tiger Claws are one of the more well-connected, well-armed gangs.
Yep.
Good old Tiger Claws.
I'm actually gonna do it. I'm actually thinking I might have to do a streetwise check with my minimal cool. So I'm actually gonna dump 3
Don't
luck
do too
into
much.
this.
Yeah, don't do too much.
What's up, my fellow booster gangers?
What is up?
I'm actually going to whip out. I'm actually going to reach over into my back pocket and whip out in bills 200 eddies.
Oh, if we're gonna bribe him, maybe I should.
I got what I'm planning on this.
All right.
I'm gonna say I'm just kind of using a streetwise kind of walk up. I'm gonna slide them 200 and say, add 3 to that. That's actually a really good roll for me.
Yeah,
say,
but it's also there's
Hey,
a
can we get a?
special stat.
I'm saying, can we
That's
get
so
a?
good
Can we rent an office short notice?
Well,
Keep it on down low.
unfortunately, this isn't the streetwise skill. This is the bribery skill.
to- Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
which
that
is
is a
why I
skill.
said maybe I should.
Really?
Yes, there's an actual bribery skill. This is like
Uh-huh,
paranoia,
yeah.
where you have to know exactly what the going rate is. You can't over guess your bribes. You have to make sure that it's like in the bribe stocks, you know?
Woof.
Well, how
Look at that.
how much money do they want?
Yeah.
Do they want? Like
Yeah, because
do I,
Serge, I would imagine you start pulling out your bills and you're like, well, I have an offer for you. And Wei Chen, of course,
Picks up on what I was doing.
picks up and goes, I have a offer for you, fine gentlemen, to enter this establishment. In a way cooler and less sketchy way than I just said it. But they say that the door fee is 50 eddies
per person or
per person.
for all of us? Alright.
I'll drop my. I'll pay up my eddies for it.
Yeah. I'll also
I'm
pay.
gonna actually go to the sergeant and say, hey, you need a float.
No, I got it actually. For once, actually yes. If you could do it, it'd be really kind of you.
Yeah, I'll drop 150.
Okay.
Yeah.
I still
incredibly
burn the luck though.
cash-strapped. Yeah,
Alrighty.
I'm still incredibly cash strapped right now. Thanks for this.
So, Ayumi,
Yeah.
as everyone gets to about here, one of the Tiger Claws is going to lean over to you and say in Japanese, "Your family can't help you here if you make us attack."
In Japanese, say, "Thank you for the warning. Understood." We're good? Yeah? I mean, if you covered the charge for me, I could put in a good word for some shipping. You and me, right here.
I'm actually just going to throw 50. I'm going to just slide another 50 eddies and make it around 200. What I was going to pay anyway.
All right,
Oh, never
they
mind.
they just
200
kind of
anyway.
sneer and they let you all in.
All right, let me just mark that off my sheet.
Yeah, that's gonna move you all aside.
What does this look like? Like, what is...
So, the second you get through the door, you walk through this bead curtain of these weird metallic heavy beads, and it takes you a little effort to like push them aside, and then it hits you. Loud dance pop music, and even the people at tables are moving to the beat of very loud dance music that you can see a DJ performing in their like glass booth, and they're also dancing, and the glass seems to show AR as well, because there's a bunch of like digital instruments all around the DJ as she's dancing around, and she's moving different like beats and rhythms and stuff like that.
Alright, just
The ear protection comes in handy.
I'd like to try and scan, see if I can find the servers we're here for.
So you do scanner, and this entire club seems to be on its own separate architecture, and you can see that there are points kind of everywhere. Like there's a lot of access points, so much so that pretty much anywhere inside the club proper, like in this room, you have a very clear signal.
I'm going to go in and whisper to Elvi, what's the situation with your robo world? Like, what's the cyber world looking?
It looks good. Just make sure there aren't any tiger claws trying to check me out.
All right.
I'm going to try to like sit over here somewhere at a table, and
Okay.
I'll start trying to net run.
I'm actually going to sit over and actually pull up a chair there.
Okay, so you guys are taking seats?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to ask Helby for a quick little copy of the data.
What data?
That we're after here.
I have to get it first.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say, just go ahead and pre-prep a copy for me.
Are you guys sitting at the same
uncertainty.
table? Are you guys sitting at the same table with some customer?
Well, they're actually at the other table. Their
Okay.
their
I was
like
about to
back
say-
is to you, but yeah, they could pretty much hear you. Like it's loud, but because you have to shout, like you have a feeling they can hear you.
I'm
just
actually gonna sidle over and chat this person up to keep them occupied.
Is intimidation
Roll
a
me
skill?
roll me conversation.
Is there a bar? Can I ask if there's a bar?
There's little computers built into the middle of the table that if you have cyber eyes, you can actually see all sorts of different AR stuff, like menus and such. But it also has little buttons that show you a projected menu as well for those that have regular eyes.
Yeah, I have meat eyes right now. Me
Well,
and
cyber
The flesh
Ezekiel
is
are gonna
weak.
take this. Me and Ezekiel are gonna take this table. Whoever's here, I'm just gonna nod at them.
Quick.
There's an elderly like woman in a business suit, and she just kind of leers at you as she drinks her scotch.
I give her a smile and a nod. I'm gonna look at her. I'm gonna look at her finger. Is she married?
You look at her Militech signet ring, and she is getting more and more upset with you by the second.
I just smile and order me and Ezekiel a drink.
Quick query.
So how much is that gonna be?
Sorry.
It's
how
covered
much?
by your lifestyle. Good pre-pack, right?
Actually, no kibble.
Oh, then that's gonna cost 40 eddies.
40 eddies entirely. I can do that.
You can't afford good stuff with kibble.
Yeah, but I need it. I give it to the kid.
Quick query for I forgot about luck. Luck is 1-to-1 or
Yes,
Luck is
so
1-to-1.
basically, luck is a resource that you get every single session. It automatically
Right.
tops up at the end of the session. And at any point before a roll, and it's pretty much any roll, even damage, you can say, I want to spend luck.
I will spend 2 luck here.
Okay, what roll is this?
Conversation for
Ah, yes. Let's roll some convo and see what happened. Oh, let's type there. The person looks at you and seems annoyed, but still has a conversation with you because they can't help but notice that you're not from around here. So it's a conversation mostly about you being a nomad, and they're kind of distant in that conversation because they can't really relate to like vehicles and flying all the time, you know? Like that's a life not for this particular city slicker.
and I end up just chatting. I'll happily tell them about it, and also probably ask them about city life because I don't know what city life is like. I'll probably order like something to drink and something to nibble on while I'm talking with them.
Right.
I'm actually going to use the fancy AR to get myself a corpse survivor.
A corpse survivor?
Yeah, it's a mixed drink.
Oh.
Ooh, please tell me what is in the corpse survivor.
I'm going to go with the corpse survivor number 2. It has a hit of absinthe, then a mix of gin, lemon juice, some sort of sour juice, probably usually lemon juice, but in this case it's probably gonna be some sort of synthetic lemon substitute.
Yeah, it's gonna be like
Some sort of
I can't believe it's not citrus or something like that.
yeah, some sort a long dead vermouth. Like even in our current time, this vermouth has been dead for a while. So we're going with a substitute for that.
Yeah,
And-
and for the absinthe, they haven't used real wormwood in some time.
No, it's gonna be absinthe.
Yeah.
Or would it be
that's fun.
absinthe?
Yeah. Yeah. No, you can actually get absinthe in 2077. It's called absinthe.
Oh,
It hurts me so much.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if we live by the dad joke, we die by the dad joke.
Yep.
So it's gonna be. So yeah, it's getting some absinthe, lemon juice. Let's see, gin, vermouth, and the last one is. Yeah, some sort of orange liquor.
Ooh, that sounds good.
You're supposed to drink it at 11 a.m.
Ah,
It comes from the very it's a very very old drink.
the Corpse Survivor?
Yeah, it's been around since like early 1900s.
No shit.
Yeah, this is a Corpse Survivor number 2.
How many different
Survivor.
levels of Corpse Survivor are there?
Oh, huge variation. So I'm gonna say
Huge.
Corpse Survivor number. It's always just some very very strong alcoholic drink that you drink early in the morning.
Oh, I get it.
It's a mix of
It's
just the strongest stuff that you can find in the bottles.
It's an office helper. I get it.
Yep. Though they also say, the actual official bar book says 4 in quick succession will unrevive a corpse.
Yeah, I'm just getting a drink that's not alcoholic that's decent because I'm expecting to fly or drive in the next 24 hours. So
Yeah, so I'm actually going to
someone has a
use
bunch.
the AR menu to
That
get that thrown together.
Well, that leads us to the classic. I'd like water. Beer? No, water. Beer. No, but
Yeah, energy drinks?
they don't have non-alcoholic stuff here. This is a nightclub.
I'll just get something to munch on then.
Indeed, they're little like kibble munchies, little like kibble crisps that you can nibble on.
I'm very proud as I nibble on the kibble crisps.
It's a step up.
No, it's because
Well, it's my people.
Makes its own gravy.
Oh no.
Yep.
But yes, so Helvy, you want to net run from where you're sitting?
Yeah.
All right. Roll. So you jack in, and the second you jack in, you're greeted by a large dance hall, and there's a large floating eye in front of you, and it seems to like scan over you for a second, and then it disappears.
I'm not familiar with this. I guess I'll spend my first net action to res see it, and then I'll make a Pathfinder check.
Alrighty.
Uh-oh.
With the Pathfinder check, all you can tell is that there's a password on the next floor.
So they have a Netrunner club as well?
Alright, and since Buddy Cop will follow me, I'll res Buddy Cop as my third and final net run action for this go around.
Sounds good. It's at this point that everyone who's sitting in the chairs, the blue lighting of the DJ booth turns red as the DJ starts dancing even more frantically, and Helvi, I would like you to roll interface for defense.
Mine just looks around very confused at what's happening and these people.
Hacker
that's it.
battle.
That's a 20.
Holy crap. You very quickly do a like Matrix style dodge in slow-mo as a Hellbolt just zooms over you, and you look over and you see this like anime dancer girl icon that's just like frantically moving from side to side, left and right, and you know this isn't a program. This is the real deal. This is a Netrunner.
So, do I think that the DJ is a Netrunner?
You're pretty sure that the DJ is the Netrunner.
Oh, this is going to be a good show for anyone watching the DJ then. Does it come back around to? Oh, I think if it comes back around to me, Buddy Cop would go first.
Yes. However, Buddy Cop has no
Only-
programs to shoot, so
Yeah.
he just kind of goes, "Got your back."
Spins a revolver.
I'm gonna, as first net action, I'm gonna res and hit them with Hellbolt.
Alrighty.
Oh my god, I'm hitting 1s and 10s on everything.
Oh my god, but you roll a d10, you might actually hit them.
Gotta roll really low.
Unless no, I think a
Nah.
one's an auto fail actually. But you oh wow, okay, yeah. Your Hellbolt misses. That's one more action, right?
No, I have
No,
two more.
more action.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you spawned something. My bad.
No. Do
That's
I
right.
need another copy of Hellbolt, or can I use Hellbolt again?
You would need a different copy because how attack programs work in Red is you res it, use it, it de-reses, and you'd have to use, and you can't use the same program the same round. So you'd need two different copies of Hellbolt.
Yeah, I have Deck Crash, which is perfect against them, but I would rather kill them in the architecture than force them out, because then
Can
they
zap
can kill
'em?
somebody. I think I'm gonna res armor first, and then I'll zap them.
All right, armor then zap. Oh wow, they got a 4 on their defense. Hit d6 damage, I believe.
This is the first time Serge has actually seen a Netrunner battle actually across a table, practically.
And
Like
you can all see the DJ just kind of flinch for a second, but they keep dancing.
I will, yeah, while I'm fighting, I will just like say kind of to the people at the table, keep an eye on the DJ.
DJ's been acting weird.
Are they going to
Yeah,
raise an alarm?
Jack dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Mine's
make
is
the DJ
not
dance.
watching that. Mine's just watching the people in the crowd dance and wondering how they like this kind of music.
Yeah, I think that go back around to the Netrunner though.
All right. They are going to Hellbolt you. Oh, I keep forgetting. They get like a +1 or something because you get to claim the attack score of the program when you use it as a bonus as well. I keep forgetting that.
Oh, then I would have gotten a +2 on that Hellbolt before, but I don't think that wouldn't have changed anything because I would have come out at a total of 3 and they had a 4. So.
Okay. All right, then that means this is a 10. All
Oh
right.
my god.
You get Hellbolted. That's just D6, but you do have the insulation, right?
I do have insulation. And I'm gonna negate the first 4 of this.
All right. It might be 2d6. Need to.
It is 2d6.
It is 2d6. All right, I'll roll another. Okay, then it looks like 4 is getting through to you.
I'm just watching this like ping pong.
And then they are going to throw a zap at you with the 8, and you dodge. It is now back over to Helvy.
We'll try Hellbolt again.
All right.
That's better.
Hit. Uh, 7 damage. That sends her reeling in the net. Like, you can see the dancer just starting to blink to other positions in the architecture.
If she's not insulated, her clothing will catch on fire too.
God, that's right. The dancer catches a flame in her dance booth.
And they'll take 2 damage every
I
time
take a
they end
meat
their
action?
turn. They'll take 2 damage every time they end their turn until they
The DJ is
take
now
a
on
meat
fire.
action to put it out.
Do we
Yes.
see it?
Can I?
Yes,
Can I
you
take a
can
meat
all
action?
see that flames are starting to like spark on the Netrunner. It's still Helvy's turn, however.
Okay. When Elvis turns over.
But
Don't put her out.
You-
Oh. Yeah. No. Well, Mines doesn't know what the fuck is going on, so he's gonna go investigate.
Oh, I'm just gonna use Zap twice.
okay.
First one's a 7,
Hit.
and the second one's a 14.
Oh, did you buy up your interface?
No, I think I only used Hellbolt and then I used Zap twice.
Ooh. How are you getting a +5 though?
What? Oh yeah, I did.
Oh,
if you look
okay.
at my IP, I went down from like 300 and now I'm back up to 70.
Okay, so you did spend the 300. Got it. All right.
Yeah.
Killer.
That was like 2 episodes ago, I think.
Oh, was it that long
Yeah.
ago? Wow, I give you
I-
guys
I
way
had a
too
plus-
much IP.
I had a +5 last episode.
Oh, okay. I guess I just never noticed. That's 2 hits, it looks like. So, heal your 2d6.
Six and
7.
Okay, that roll makes it roll over to the Netrunner's turn. Within the architecture, she screeches and retreats to a deeper floor where you can't quite follow her yet, and her physical self is going to start patting herself down to like stop the fire from consuming her.
All right. I'll go. Oh, actually, I need to roll Pathfinder because I could be like a hellhound or something up there, and I wouldn't even know it. Yeah. So if it comes back to me,
It is
I'll-
back to you.
Sergeant.
Oh my god.
Sergeant's moving.
Oh, is someone's moving? Someone's
Sergeant's gonna investigate.
Yeah. I moved up there. I have like 8 movements, so it's fine. I'm
Oh,
just gonna
shit.
like just gonna keep an eye on her. I'm
All
like
right,
thinking, what the
you
fuck
start
is
moving
happening?
out to the dance floor, and the dancers seem completely like they didn't notice at all that she caught on fire for a second.
It's all part of the show.
It's all part of the show, you know.
Yeah. Mines is so fucking confused on this whole event. What is why are these people here? Like, why aren't they home?
I effectively rolled a 0 on Pathfinder. So
Yeah,
I'm
you have no idea beyond what you like already knew.
So I'll just go up in the architecture.
There's a
And how-
password gate in front of you that's just like a big pair of pearly doors, like for a nightclub, and it says no entry.
I will try control.
This would be the back door, I think.
Oh, back door, yeah.
Yeah.
Back door. Oh, Lord. I'll
These
just try
rolls, man.
I'll try again.
Yeah, you're having the kind of rolls that I had when Ramon died the first time.
Better.
All right, yeah.
Uh,
With the 10, you finally crack through the password gate, and it opens, revealing a really gaudy digital nightclub, and allows you to move to the next floor.
I'm at an action, so it'll go to someone else.
All right, so I'm going to let's see here. The nightclub lights begin to like flash a little bit, and you can see that the tiger claws are moving in, and some of them have their guns drawn, some of them have their swords drawn, and
Are they walking towards me?
not
walking
really.
towards
They're just looking around. You see folk, a lot of them starting to snoop around. They're looking into people's eyes, and they're trying to figure out what's going on, because you have a feeling that the DJ just hit the alert button.
I'm gonna
Notes
me
next
and
time.
Ezekiel are gonna
Silently
take
click the
1, 2, 3, 4,
alarm.
5, 6. I'm just gonna dash and go to this corner here. Like I have the movement.
You and Ezekiel are gonna just sprint to the corner for
No,
advantage.
we're just gonna jog. Like no, we're just gonna walk.
Okay. The tiger claw walks up to you and starts speaking to you in Japanese. It's like, what's wrong with you, man? Why are you running? What's wrong?
Oh no, sorry. I'm not a big fan of the music. I'm just here for a drink.
You know Japanese?
Nope. I'm literally just. Actually, I don't know Japanese, so I'm just looking at him confused.
No hablo.
But yeah, they're looking in people's eyes. They're talking to people, and everyone seems to be on high alert. I think that that brings us back to Helvey.
Yeah, I'll move up in the architecture.
Okay, you move up in the architecture, and there's a large speaker stack that extends up into eternity and beyond. And on the top of it, you can see the Netrunner, and she's cackling down at you.
Does she do anything?
It's not her turn.
Then I'm gonna try to hit her with Hellbolt.
Alrighty. That is a direct hit.
I have a feeling that this Netrunner's more style over substance, which is
Yeah,
in keeping with Cyberpunk.
Gavin taking me to that night market is really paying off for him.
So, those of you in the real world see the cybernetic augments of the DJ light a flame, and fire belches out of her mouth as she dances for a second and spasms to the ground, rolling, gulfing in fire as flame engulfs the DJ booth entirely, just making it a glass cubicle of flame.
I will punch Surge in the arm and just like shout or like say some very enthusiastic things and finish.
What?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna just go to Helvy and say, "Damn good show."
And so now the Tiger Claws are like reaching for extinguishers, and some of them run over, and the sprinklers going, and some of the more sober members of the dance floor realize what's going on, scream, and start like calling for fire services and stuff like that. I believe you have one more action, Helvy.
I have 2 more.
Hmm.
I've only used so far.
You
Moving,
you want to move?
moving in the architecture doesn't count.
It's free.
So I still have 2 actions left.
Yep.
I will use Pathfinder again because I don't think you said there was anything else on this floor.
You haven't detected anything yet.
But I'll just use Pathfinder for the like 4th time and see if it works this time. Just
It's not a
barely.
1.
You know that there's one more floor, and it has a file as well as a there is a program, a Black Eyes program there, but you don't know what kind of Black Eyes program it is.
That's a job for Buddy Cop, so I will move up in the architecture.
You move up, and there's a demon sitting there, and it's a very neon imp that has little glow sticks in its hand, and it's just sort of dancing from side to side, and it actually kind of doesn't seem to be doing anything. It's just dancing from side to side.
Yeah, I don't think I've encountered an imp that was anything more than just like a roadblock.
Imps are actually not that powerful.
Then I'll use my last net action to draw a sword and sword with it.
All right.
And you say you add the attack, so my sword would be at a +1.
Yes. All right. I need to quickly look up what imps get. I'm pretty sure I know what it is. I think they get the Weefle Runner stats. Wow, there are a lot of instances of the word imp in this book. Okay, let's
Yeah.
type in demon instead. Okay, that's way better.
You're looking on page 212.
Oh, thank you.
Yep. Well, Tech, that is definitely a touchdown right there.
It says I don't think they get.
Interface 3. Okay, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
I knew they didn't have good interface. Unless they have good interface. Okay, so
Good golly.
the imp looks at you, holds up its neon glow sticks, and blocks your sword.
That's the my actions.
All right, the imp is going to attempt to zap you. Oh wow. Oh wow. So it got a negative like 6 or something like that. It didn't hit you. And a 9. Defend against a 9. And you're good. Okay. They ought to call you 1s and 10s. Good old 1s and 10s Helvy.
Yeah. Buddy Cop will hit before I will. If
That's
we
true.
go back to the top of the initiative. And he does way more damage than I can.
Oh, but he might not hit. Who are we kidding? This is Buddy Cop. Of course he hits. Yeah, so he spins his big old revolver and blasts a big digital chunk out of the imp. It is now your turn.
I'm gonna use sword again.
All right. Alrighty, damage. All right, you slice the imp apart, freeing the architecture from its neon raver power.
Yeah, I will motion the rezzed sword at Buddy Cop and kind of do a bow saying thanks, and then I will
Got your back, partner.
use my final net action to do.
My man.
You said it was a file system, so ID?
Yes. Well, so I actually looked through the FAQ, and according to how Artel envisions it, I guess you as a netrunner just magically you just suck it all up into your data pad. And so you just get it as treasure, and you can at your own convenience ID it.
Well, I have like this last net action, so I might as well use it.
Sure.
If I take net space, I can't do meat space.
Yes. So it is worth noting that you got hold on, I need to roll something. Wow, there were 6 different files. Which file are you IDing?
Oh, I need to go down the list.
Yeah. Because these are files that you now own. These are in your inventory. You copy them right over to your cyber deck.
Number 5.
All right. Did you rolled yet?
Yeah, I rolled a 14.
Okay, a 14. A 14. So I'm going to say that you have found the pay data for this particular job. It's you've ID'd it, and this seems like some sort of weird like black file, and it has a lot of like Japanese in it, and it also has a large Arasaka like signature on it. You think this is the data that you're looking for, and the others are just candy at this point.
Okay. I will look into those on the way back, and when it comes back around to me, I'll jack out. Actually, I can't do that. I've got to cloak first, so.
That's true.
I will wait for it to come back to me.
Because otherwise it'll be a little awkward. You're like, well, I mean, did I set them on fire, or did they set them on fire, officer? And I'm gonna say that I'm gonna roll for the Tiger Claws to see kind of what happens here, because I thought this was okay. Well, they're just focusing on the fire. A lot of them have fire extinguishers, and what I thought would be a combat turns into a firefighting. So you see a dude with a 4-meter pompadour burst out of the door with a fire extinguisher. You see no, she doesn't come out, she stays, but you do see a very large muscular Tiger Claw come out with a fire extinguisher in each hand, and he runs out and he starts firefighting as well.
He has a super pompadour. He must be higher ranking.
Everyone knows that the larger your pompadour is, the higher your power level.
Absolutely true.
But yes, that's kind of for everyone to reflect on. Do you do anything? Because the Tiger Claws seem to all be focusing on firefighting right now.
Is this
I'm
your
I'm gonna text Helvy and see, do we got what we need?
Yeah, I'll say yeah. We got what we need.
All right.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, actually,
Yes?
I want her cyber deck.
It's kind of on fire at the moment.
Oh,
Yeah.
because
And it's-
my background
take
says
my-
I like to get my programs from Netrunners. I brain burn, so I think I really want her cyber deck.
Unfortunately, I think it's a little overcooked at the moment.
It's a little
I'm
melty.
just gonna say sadly, looks like our DJ and everything on her is now extra crispy. I think we should probably beat.
Extra crispy.
Yeah. I'm just gonna start walking out.
So, I'm gonna roll. I want to see if the Tiger Claw cares. Nope, he's grabbing a fire extinguisher.
Like,
This was
Someone's
supposed to
on
be a
fire, hold up.
combat. I planned a combat, just so you know.
we just bribed our way in and then just let the Netrunner do their job.
I envisioned tables being flipped over. I envisioned a firefight. Like,
Well,
I
well,
thought
we
the
can-
DJ was not
we
gonna be by herself.
we can still have a combat. Yeah.
That's
Someone
don't
want to
worry.
look
We could potentially have a combat. There's still a chance. We,
Alright,
we
I guess
might end
we're
on a
high 12.
cliffhanger.
Well,
I don't know yet. We'll find out.
Yeah, I can't leave yet until I
Yeah.
cloak.
That's that's
yeah.
true. And okay, so what's your movement, by the way, Wei Chen?
6.
Okay, that's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair.
Oh, sorry, I didn't.
No, that's fair.
measure
It makes sense. It's the right amount of squares. Ayumi, I'm sorry. You've kind of been sidelined this game. I apologize.
Hey, I'm getting a paycheck either way, so
It's
watch
true.
me
You
have
are
a
getting
nice
paid
day.
for this.
This is a
Dinner and a
cakewalk.
show. Am I right?
I gotta meet somebody, get their number, watch someone catch fire. Yeah, that's a thing that happens in this bloody town.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
No,
when it's
I
my
would
turn,
assume
I'll
this is weather.
move my.
Because Sergeant, you moved outside, and the Tiger Claw didn't stop you.
Yeah. I'm just gonna move. If it's my turn again, I'm gonna. take
No,
my
no,
full
that
movement, like a
you
dash
already
move.
you made your movement.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait for Helvy to jack out, so I'm actually going to be
I
sitting. I'm actually still going to be enjoying my drink.
Ayumi's just gonna at most stand up and kind of stare at the commotion, just like forgetting the conversation, because holy hell, someone just caught fire over there, and it's the DJ, and I was kind of paying attention to the music. It's like, whoa, and just kind of exclaiming in Japanese, just like, whoa, what the hell?
And I'm just sitting here just enjoying drink like another beautiful day in Night City.
I know, right?
That's
Yeah,
the
you
difference
should.
between someone fresh to the city and someone who's just been here long enough. On the
So,
worst side of it.
I believe that does bring us back to Helvy.
Yeah, I will res cloak and then cloak.
Not
Not res
There's
cloak.
a specific program. It's called
Yeah.
Eraser.
Yeah, I'll res eraser.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, that's a great roll.
That's a thorough, like, deep steam cleaning of the area.
Yeah, you res cloak, and you feel pretty confident that you've made your involvement in this net running silent.
Yeah, let me check. I don't know if I can move.
You can move in the meat world, yes.
I just can't shoot or anything.
Yeah, you can't. You just can't do an action or anything, but you can move as a free action.
I'm gonna go over here then.
Yeah. Do you jack out?
Oh yeah, I jack out.
All right. Then yeah, Surge, Ayumi, you notice that Helvi just kind of tucks her cyber deck back, or no, because they have a bodysuit, you can't really tell when they're net running, so they just kind of get up and walk out.
I actually just go. I'm actually going to motion to Amy like, it's time to beat a heated retreat, and I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just walk to the door.
All right.
Like,
I'll look to the person I was chatting to and say, I'll talk with you later. I think the show's over. Have a nice day.
Is that person gonna be okay? They look like they're dying.
I certainly hope so.
Wait, what?
The person, the DJ.
Maybe we should not see this. This looks kind of dicey.
All right, and so you say that, and then you kind of get up and walk away.
Yep, I just start walking on.
You hope that the DJ is dying.
like this is Nugent.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. So let me roll again for the Tiger Claws. They successfully fight the fire, and they've kind of stopped it, but the DJ is ceased to be. They are an ex-runner.
Retirement party? Oh.
And it's a grisly scene, and they seem so kind of enthralled in preventing it. And you see giant pompadour guy kind of look to people, go, all right, party's over, go to the club 2 floors down, nothing to see here. And he starts ushering people out.
I will take his advice and leave.
Yeah, really. Forget this. I didn't sign up for a Burning Man party.
Boy.
But
Everyone's a fan of Burning Man.
All right.
Oh, you're not a fan of
I'm
going
in the
out on the
elevator.
playa?
Just the music never stuck with me.
By the way, the playa is the weirdest name for a place. Like, if you're gonna call your party spot anything, why the playa?
Playa.
I do have a question. Is
Spanish.
this the end? Because an emergency came up that if we're at the end, like.
Actually, yes, we're at the end of the session. I'm gonna say that you guys are able to get to the elevator, though there are a lot of office people now coming out of the rooms because the fire alarms kicked in, and so you just kind of blend with the people. You go down to your vehicles, and that one security guard there, he's like, "You didn't shoot anyone, did you?" And Dino's like, "Fuck you," and gets in
Not
the
a
car.
skull.
I just flat out say, no, we went up and enjoyed the party upstairs. Show was Bernie.
Okay. But the
Then,
IPs in general chat, I actually have to go. I'm sorry.
6 CIP, go, fly.
Thank you. Peace.
While we're on the ride back, can I look at what the value of the other 5 pieces of data are?
I'm back.
Roll me those. Roll me 5 ID rolls real quick.
Should I share with us?
Oh wow.
Yeah. So there's one and one like 23.
So you're not able to crack 2 of them, unfortunately. The encryption, you're gonna have to sleep on it. But the other 3 of them are successes. One of them, the critical, the super critical, is a piece of pay data that you're 90% sure you can get a good I want to say 750 eddies off of it. It's a client list for the club itself, and there's a lot of interesting names on this list. None of them you know, at least personally, but you've seen their names on the news.
Any Tiger Kings on the list?
The other two, what are they worth?
The other two is what appears to be some sort of weird like recipe list. It's like it says that it's a list. It's a recipe for the perfect absinthe martini, and you're not quite sure if it's serious because half the ingredients don't actually go in a martini.
Leave it to the tech who actually drinks absinthe to figure out if that's actually going to go well together.
So you think that one might be encrypted?
I'm talking about the other two that I did successfully.
Well, that's what I'm saying, is one of them was like encrypted. The other one, let's find out. This is a piece of Tiger Claws data that you think you can get 500 eddies for. It's a list of protection routes, and you think you can get some money for this.
Alright. Yeah, then we'll wait till next session when I can figure out what the other three are worth. And when I figure out all that, then I can come back around to who gets what.
I'm actually going to motion to Helvy to that I'm actually going to drop off at your place for a second. I want to stop by my place and then drop off. Stop by at Helvy's.
Most Ayumi's gonna do is just gonna call everyone like, we're good? Job done?
Job done.
So here's the thing. Do you call Gavin and tell him the job's done?
Yeah, I'm gonna call him and tell him that the job is done and arrange to get him the data that he wanted.
I remember I asked for a copy as well.
I mean, I'm gonna keep a copy. I'm not gonna give everything.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
He never said that he wanted the exclusive copy. He just said he wanted a copy.
Yeah.
Gavin did. So you're free to have your own copy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until I know everything that I got before I start giving anyone else anything, though.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what I'm giving you. And last time I did that, I got burned by the rocker boy.
I'm actually going to I'm going to say it's about that burn. I'm actually going to cut you in on this.
All right, so we're starting to get into some inter party intrigue. Like I said, 60 IP to everyone. You don't quite get paid yet. Just remember the prices for those pieces of pay data. Like notate it next to the item.
Do we get paid by Gavin yet?
Not yet.
Oh shit. Okay.
You don't get paid by Gavin yet because you haven't given it to him.
Let me deduct the money.
Yeah, I have to figure that out too.
I'm sorry. I didn't say that. I'm sorry. I left it a little ambiguous. But yes, you arrange with Gavin, and at that point, I have to call the session. Again, Ayumi, I'm sorry. I didn't actually give you that much to do. I thought we'd fight. I legitimately thought I'd give you a chance to beat up some tiger claws, but it didn't end up happening. I'm sorry.
Hey, no, it's fine. I got the.
Did you have fun?
The group. Yeah. Got to meet people and watch someone set someone else on fire for some reason, and that's gonna be a question for later. That was the job, really? We just okay.
Yeah, that was
runs
maybe
are easy.
that was maybe the funnest job I think Helvy has had so far. She likes brain burning other netrunners.
Because so behind the curtain there were kind of three other ways this could go. One way that I thought would go is I thought you guys were gonna start like trying doors, you know, like there's a door over here, and I thought you were gonna try that door, you know, I thought you were gonna try and get past it and sneak into the club proper, like meta knowledge, but that didn't happen. I also thought you were gonna go through this door. That never happened. I thought you were gonna basically every door in this club. I thought you were gonna go through.
Instead, we just walked in right through the front and paid our fee.
Because I already decided that the entire club was a net running hotspot. That was pre-decided. I didn't think that Helvey would eliminate the netrunner so fast she couldn't call for help.
Yeah, no, I mean, it would have been a lot different had Gavin not taken me to that night market last or 2 games ago.
Oh, but for the exceptional deck? Yeah.
Well, not even that. It's the Hellbolt. That's what did the majority of the damage to her.
True. Yeah, attack programs are good. And yeah, like I said, being able to add the attack rating is very helpful.
I had deck crash, but I was afraid if I forced her out, she would
just start yelling for help.
Yeah, and there was only one imp, and she wasn't on the level with the imp, so deck crash would not have forced her to fight the imp or take damage from the imp.
And that's true. It's also worth noting that the stack of speakers was a control node for the dance floor, and it was literally a red herring. So you kind of avoided a red herring there.
By rolling a 1.
But yeah, so that's the end of the session. Thank you all so much. We're gonna raid.
Just a competent party kind of made it go by a little quicker.
Absolutely, I'm so proud of you guys. We're going to raid into Sir Elric because he has just gone on, and let's give him a big, warm cyberpunk welcome. Even though he's a fantasy guy, you know, let's give him a cyberpunk welcome. Also, thank you, Liching Hour. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks everyone for stopping by. I really appreciate it. We're gonna raid Sir Elric.